Let me show you why buying on the value price cheap as dead coins is the way to make money. It's the only way to be safe against dips, and I'm gonna show you why. Now, this portfolio that I'm actually showing you right now, this is one of the portfolios that I use, that I trade for the YouTube channel, of course. This is not my cold wallet, this is not my long-term holdings, this is what I use to showcase different sort of strategies and how they work and everything that I'm trading, blah, blah, blah. And here, you're gonna see exactly why buying cheap price is gonna make you guys the most amount of money. Now, this portfolio, which of course is a CoinMarketCap portfolio, so to track things, don't be sharing your wallets around in social media. There is a lot of stuff going on IRL, so make sure that you only show stuff that people cannot track you, they cannot see your wallet, blah, blah, blah. Keep it only online, the things that you want people to see. Those things that you don't want nobody to see, don't show it online because it can go really bad for you. But $85,000 in this portfolio, and let's go ahead and let me show you. I have been buying in different stages, different kind of price, different market cap, and I'm about to show you why, even though today when the market is crashing, when everything is down, pump is down, Bitcoin is down, pretty much everything, Bonk, ETC, SUI, pretty much everything is down today, apart from a few of them, why we are still making money in the cheap ass coins. Let me just show you. Now, first of all, it's gonna be the USA Crypto Reserve, which we bought these coins when Trump came out and he actually told that he was gonna put all these coins in a crypto reserve, blah, blah, blah. And I actually said, well, we're gonna do something, I'm gonna buy some of them, I'm gonna share in social media, and then you guys are gonna track if these ones are gonna be doing good or not. These are BTC, you guys can see here, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, Cardano, and Bitcoin. And we are up since, let me just show you, when was this? Before April, we are up around 58%, which is not bad. It's pretty good gains, but it's not that great if you think about it. Now, we invested $5,000, 1,000 each, and we are up near 3,000. So it's really, really good for these kind of coins. This is a long-term investment, but we bought it a few months ago. It's been a long time. 58%. For a few months, it's like 10% monthly. You can make that staking. You don't need to actually be trading a lot. So it doesn't make any sense. This is really, really slow, right? Then we go to the on the value chains, but we are gonna next. These are gonna be the Binance wallet with coins that I trade that are big coins, for example, that are big old coins, big market cap price, but they are so cheap. For example, let me show you. Let's talk about Athena, for example. If you actually open it, it wasn't a pretty good entry when we bought it. We are up around 63% on this. Say is down a lot from all-time high. So all these are cheap. All these are gonna make money. Yes, but it's gonna take a while. It's not gonna be quick, fast, easy money. It's gonna be easy, but it's gonna be a long-term sort of money. It's gonna take some time to actually get some of the money to your wallet. So, I mean, even though we are up around 8%, I mean, it's not that great if you think about it. It's been since June. We are trading this. September already. We are heading to October and still only making 8%. It's not ideal. Now, the money place, we started trading this a few days ago. We are down 4%. Yesterday, we were up like 30%. So a few days for 30% is still pretty good. Not that ideal, but it's really good. But these are plays that are 10 million, 50 million, $20 million market cap, stuff like that. They are pretty cheap, and if they go well, they're gonna make a lot of money. All these coins are actually gonna make a lot of money. I can guarantee you that. But the real money is here. We're up 269% of this wallet, and at some point it was a little bit more, but it's near all-time high right now. It's actually insane. Well, first of all, we are up 600% on Pump BTC, which is in a profit of $17,000. 17 grand profit only on this. We are at $15,000. This is from a $1,000 investment. Keep that in mind. We are up 15 grand in Rect. This one was up 30,000. So this portfolio should be already at 100 grand. But I mean, since it went down and everything is crashing, so it is what it is. We are losing a lot of profit today, but it should be at 100 grand right now. 17 to 100,000 in a few months since April as well is really, really good. It's not ideal. It's not like meme coins that you can make this every single day if you are a good trader. Capsi, for example, he makes huge amount of money. but it's still pretty good profits. So nevertheless, and all these are in profit. We are the worst performing coin in this portfolio is 17%, guys. 17%. I bought all these coins on the value, and these are not really cheap. Some of them, although it's pretty massive already. So there was like a $100 million market cap. So what I'm saying is, you buy all these cheap projects, and if they go well, and if you can hold for the long term, these are gonna make you a lot of money. So the same story here, which we are up huge amounts in profit, around $46,000 in profit, which is $46,000, which is not a lot, but I mean, when it comes to percentage, whatever you invest, if I invested $170,000, I will be having right now like $4.6 million. It is what it is. So that's what I'm trying to say. So the more you invest, the more you're gonna get out. And that's, I know, $1.7 million, stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure whether I come up with a 4.6, yeah, 4.6 million, something like that, yeah, something like that. Well, anyways, around 300% gains. And all these small plays that are actually trading right now in the YouTube channel, if you're actually not watching the videos, I don't know what you're doing, all these coins are gonna come out eventually, and they're gonna do 100%, 500%, 1,000%, because they are all on the value. Yes, we are trying to get to that 1,000x coin, but it's not that easy. It's gonna take some time. It just doesn't happen like overnight. You know, we gotta build up to it. And the only way to get there is only trading a lot of coins. And the only way to trade a lot of coins is to having a lot of money. No, it's to actually diversify a portfolio. Yes, you can trade 10 coins and not telling you to over diversify. Don't buy 50 coins because it's gonna be pretty hard for you. But if you are looking at cheap projects, you can go ahead and check them out. Everything here is cheap. Veracity is like pretty much dead at this point. It's really, really cheap. Infinite is pretty on the value right now. So all these projects are really cheap projects that eventually, when they pump, because they will, you can just stay around, subscribe, and of course, go to the Money Ninja Telegram group down below to actually see all that and keep track of all these projects. Eventually, they're gonna make a lot of money. And you guys are gonna be taking profits. So what I'm trying to say is, these on the value plays, people are just looking at them like they are so cheap, and they are just waiting for an excuse. They're just waiting for a new development. They're waiting for something that makes the project good, exciting, some news, some whatever, and then they're just gonna pump. And that's exactly what happened with all these on the value projects. So you only gotta wait until they actually are very cheap. You buy them very cheap, and then eventually when they go up, you're gonna be making money. But if you are only trading Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, whatever it is, but if your portfolio is $1,000 or $10,000, you're not gonna be making that much money. The reality is, if you can make 20%, 50% in 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, something like that, it's still fine. But if you're trading with $1 million, $2 million, it's like 100 grand profit. 200 grand profit is amazing. But if you're trading with a small portfolios, $50,000 down, I would say plain trading on the value of coins is just the best way to actually make a lot of money. You only gotta diversify a little bit. And some of these products that I already showed you, some of these ones are actually gonna do, I don't even know, 10,000%, 20,000%, 20x, 50x, maybe 100x, some of them. But it's gonna take a while for actually to get there. So remember, the only way for you guys to outperform the market is to just buy them cheap. The cheapest you buy them, the safer you are protecting yourself against the dips, which they are gonna come. So when you buy them cheap, you wait for a while, eventually they're gonna go up and you're gonna be making money. But if you buy them expensive, eventually people are gonna be taking profit. Everyone is in a lot of profit. You're buying all-time high, for example. Everyone is making money. So everyone is gonna be selling that once there is some sort of dip and the panics come in, you know how it works, and then you're gonna be just holding someone else's bags. And that's what I'm saying. When the chart is deep, it's really crash, then that's the time that you buy in, because eventually it's gonna go up. Everyone is waiting for a good entry. Holders that are waiting and waiting for the price to go up, so they're not gonna be selling right there. They're gonna wait for a 1x, 2x, 3x, or even breaking even. So that's the way that you're actually gonna be making the really good gains. But remember, this works for different strategies depending on how much money you have. If you have a lot of money, trade real projects. If you have like on the $50,000 portfolio, trade this on the value project, because eventually it's just gonna be, they make you more money faster. That's what I'm trying to say. But I mean, two different strategies you actually can see in the portfolio. Pretty good gains for the undervalue Binance Wallet, we are only 8% up. Still gains. Gains is gain. Put it in your mind. All the P&Ls that you see on X, 90% of them are scams. So remember, you're not going to be making too much money by following all these people. They say that they call this, and that. But the only people that are going to make you guys money is people like me. And this sounds like a cliche, but it's true, that I am just showing you guys all these trades before when I buy them. I go to YouTube, I pull these videos when the price is actually really cheap. Then you find a video, you watch it, you buy, and then you keep on coming back for the other videos because I make updates, I tell you what I'm doing, when I'm selling, blah blah blah, and then you actually going to be following the whole strategy. Not only I'm 600% up on this and that. So remember, be smart, don't believe all the P&Ls, and don't only trade Bitcoin, because there is a lot of money on the table with on the value, really cheap altcoins that you can make so much money if you know how to implement a really low risk strategy you can use for DCA, and you can just buy all the time, every time there is a dip, and you can just buy projects that are really hype, but they are just deep, they are really down, they are gonna go up eventually, for sure. So you only gotta find them at the right time. And that's gonna be the way that you are gonna be making, my friend, a lot of money. And actually, you're gonna be able to make a lot of money as well if you go to the Money Ninjas the money group. It's gonna be a link down below. It's gonna be on Telegram as well. So, I mean, we are still printing. We don't care about the market right now. Let everything drop. We're gonna be buying more. Remember, we always have some USDT ready to DCA, because you gotta be safe against the dips. You gotta have that edge when things goes downhill. When the price start to dump, that's when you actually start to buy in. And that's what I'm telling you guys. Always have a little bit of USDT to buy these dips, and don't worry about the rest. Things are gonna play out as you believe, but you gotta give them time. It's not gonna happen over time. It can take a month, 2 months, and the price is not gonna do anything. They're gonna die. They're gonna be really flat, but eventually something is gonna happen, and boom, and that's where you're gonna be cashing out pretty good gains. You can go ahead and trade meme coins, it's fine. A lot of people trade meme coins. I actually like meme coins. I'm launching a launchpad as well. I don't have anything against meme coins. I really like them. They think that it's pretty good to to actually onboard new people to crypto through meme coins, because it's just more volatile. They make profit faster. But 90% of people lose meme coins, so you gotta keep that in mind. You gotta be really good, and you're trading against bots, bundlers, snipers, devs. So it's not that easy to make money, but nevertheless, if you do something a lot, if you practice a lot, eventually you're gonna make money. That's how it works. So yeah, follow your strategy. I wish you guys a pretty amazing month. I'm gonna be making a lot of content this week, so make sure to come back for more, because I'm gonna be making a lot of content on a really good projects, and you guys are gonna be making money eventually on that as well. I'm actually opening a new group soon, so you're actually gonna be able to join that group as well. So see you, have some fun, trade some coins, and make some profit. That's the way that you actually become a real ninja. See ya.